Thinking of a way to get rich, nigga. I'm keeping it G with Rick. Gotta talk about this shit, nigga. I'm keeping it G with Rick. When I wanna pop my shit, I'm keeping it G with Rick. Wanna talk about a little bitch, I'm keeping it G with Rick. Thinking of a way to get rich, I'm keeping it G with Rick. Gotta talk about this shit, nigga. I'm keeping it G with Rick. I had to sit down and Rick. I gotta think of a get rich scheme to go legit. I just wanna politic. Talk to a nigga with some sense. A nigga that came from the bricks. A nigga that's on the same shit. Whatever it.
You locked in to Keeping It G with Rick D. We got a very special guest in the building today. He go by the stage name of S.E. Mars. He a up and coming artist. He out here making moves right now in the rap scene or the music scene. Mars, you know what I'm saying? What's up, man? Nice to have you on the podcast.
Nice to be here.
You know what I'm saying? Tell the audience a little bit about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an upcoming artist. I'm coming straight out of Wichita, Kansas. Moved down here to Foley, Alabama. I done met some connections, found some people down here. So I got a little base in Wichita. Starting to have a little base in Foley. And just trying to come up for.
Oh yeah. Okay then. So tell us a little bit about your upbringing and you know what I'm saying, coming up in Wichita, Kansas.
Well, starting off in Wichita, Kansas, I have messed around a little bit with the Band Lab studio and stuff like that, and eventually started making songs, and then I finally released one on SoundCloud, and everybody in Wichita was like, "Hey, I didn't know you could rap this and this and that. You got that music talent. You need to keep on doing it." So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this stuff out while I'm doing school and basketball on the side. Then stuff starts to pop off. I end up releasing my first album before I come down here, and that stuff starts to take off. Everybody come saying that they're gonna have an artist from Wichita coming up, and I come down, and then that's when I finally came down here. That's when it really started popping off for real.
Okay then. So rewind back. Tell us first of all, what's the name of your first album that you had, first project?
And that album trash too. My first album I had, it was called Inhale. It's called Inhale.
Inhale.
Yeah.
So what influenced you to first start making music?
Well, at first it was I would see my dad every time we would go to our dad's house on the weekends.
Yeah.
And he lived in Oklahoma. I would see him make beats on his keyboard, and he would make like Christian gospel rap. He would make gospel rap music. I would see him putting his work into that, networking, marketing on there, and then eventually he just stopped doing it. And so I thought, let me pick up the mic. Had little headphones in my room. So I just started picking up the mic, and people started to notice more and more. I started gaining more and more following, and it went on from there.
Okay then. So what type of artist are you? What type of music do you make?
I make a lot of it's a lot of melodic rap.
Yeah.
So like stuff like Juice WRLD, Polo G. It's kind of similar to that. Rod Wave even. It'll be a lot of heartbreak songs or hype songs, but most of it I'll just be singing, and it won't be straight rapping, kind of like how, No Cap is or Big Evo.
So,
a lot of singing.
who influenced you? Who influenced you to start making, like, who that's a rapper or somebody that influenced you to start making music?
A lot of my flow, a lot of my like flow or like singing rhythm come from mostly artists like Uzi or DC the Don or like Trippie Redd. Like I said, Polo G, Juice WRLD. Most of them really influenced me to make the type of music I make now, for the most part. So.
Okay then. So if you was, you know what I'm saying, ever make it to that level where, you know what I'm saying, you could work with a lot of different artists, who are some artists that you would love to collab with?
Like in the big rap game?
Yeah, big scale. We thinking big scale.
I know I'll be up there if I make a song with either Uzi or Jace. Jace is also big artist that's coming up, and he like got room to grow, but he already big right now. If I make a song with him, that's how I know my name definitely up there.
For sure. So, rate your work ethic. 1 out of 10. What do you say your work ethic is?
I give it about a right now. I give it about an 8 because there's some days where I just get lazy. I don't even want to do anything outside of music. I just stay in the house and be on that game or something. But I give it about an 8 because I'm trying to make music constantly most of the time. I mean, that's what I like doing anyway. So
Yeah.
that's my work ethic.
So, far as you recording, do you have to go pay for studio time at this point in your life, or you how you record?
I don't pay for studio time. I don't even really know where to find a studio for. I always like kind of built my own studio. I came down here, and when I did come down here, I really had just my phone and like a USB mic that I would get through an adapter on my phone. I ended up getting a little laptop, a monitor, so a keyboard, mouse. Had my had a have a better mic now, and some good quality headphones so I could download and make my music sound better. I got my own little studio down here.
So you basically built your own little setup by yourself.
Yeah, all the mixing, mastering, all the recording, all that. I
That's
do
how
that
you do
myself.
all that. So you basically self-taught yourself how to
Yeah,
make music.
yeah.
That's what's up. That's very creative. Where
Hmm.
you get that creative mindset from to be able to do all that? Like,
I mean, it's I like to think I'm a very experimental person. So like, I would get on the platform and I would just like record something and then put a whole bunch of settings like the EQs, all the mix and mastering equipment. I'll put it over my voice until I found something I like.
you found your sound.
I found my sound from my voice eventually.
Okay then. So, what's some things that you feel like you need to do to get your music more out there to market yourself better? What's the moves you need to make, in your
Uh,
opinion?
Zay Ben told me this. I probably need to I definitely need to do like shows and not like start off big, but like even do shows at like little parties that they be having and performing at those. And then I definitely need to be on social media more. Usually I'll be on there just to scroll through the reels and all that. I need to start posting more and start putting my shit out there. So start like kind of putting it in people's face. That's
Yeah,
what I need. That's what I need to do to
for
be
sure,
able to get my stuff up there.
for sure. That's what when Zay was on the show, that's what he said that he
Hmm.
need to do to get more. You know what I'm saying? Active too. He said just gotta put it in their face.
Right.
So that's definitely a good step to go by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta if you want you know what I'm saying people to believe in you gotta believe in yourself first. You feel
Right.
me? So you gotta put it out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might think your music mid or something, but it's
Hmm.
people out there. It's a market for everybody.
That
You
mess
feel
with.
me?
Yep.
It's somebody out there that love it. So you just
Hmm.
gotta put it out there in their face.
Right. Right.
So yeah, you just gotta keep grinding with it. So what's some moves you making? Or what you got anything coming up? You got anything dropping? You working on anything?
I did just drop an EP. It's called War on Mars. I did just drop that. I had the features in it. I had two of my homies in there, and I had Zay on two other songs, and then the rest was just me. I think it was a good overall EP. And then I am gonna be dropping sort of like a album more into like the feelings part, the emotional part of who I am,
Yeah.
because a lot of people say, you know, you sound like him and him, and somebody ended up telling me, why don't you just make a heartbreak album or like an emotional album or something like that, and I really thought it was a good idea that they gave me that tip, so I decided that I will be dropping a heartbreak album soon.
Okay
That'll be
then.
coming soon.
What for the ladies? Like gonna be for the ladies, or more just then your feelings out there, putting your feelings
It
out there.
it really for anybody. Like it's mostly like stuff that I go through that everybody else does, like
Yeah.
that I talk about. So like most of most of that album will be mostly relatable. Like people probably get in their fields themselves listening to it.
For sure.
Yeah,
Kind of like that ride wave vibe.
Yeah, mainly for everybody.
Who your top 5 artists of all time, in your opinion?
Top 5 of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. I probably had to say Uzi definitely number one.
He your goat?
Yeah, he definitely legend. I may not like him outside of the mic no more, but like old Uzi was a good person.
Yeah.
I mess with a lot of his music. Then there's I probably have to say Jace, cause Jace even though Jace is still growing, I ain't heard no music like his for real. And then I probably have to say Thugger, Young Thug.
Shout out Thug.
Yeah, he definitely up there. And Polo G is definitely number 4. And then number 5, I probably have to say DC the Don. Even though he's still growing, he got some hard music too. He got some of the hardest music too.
So I'm just sitting here listening to you put your top 5 out there, which it ain't nothing wrong with it, but your top 5 is so. I know we got like a big age difference. It's so much different from our top 5. I was like, whoa, you went all over the place, but I respect it though, cause from one, I'm from down south, so I know I'm real. You know what I'm saying? I relate to down south music. I like down south music. Yeah. But you being from Kansas, y'all market a little different. Yeah. But I respect that though. I respect your flavor, what you like. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So where you see Mars at in 5 years? You know what I'm saying? What kind of moves Mars gonna be making, and where you see yourself at in 5 years?
In 5 years, if I take the advice given to me that I know is good advice, and keep on being consistent, I could probably see myself. 5 years is a long time too. I could probably see myself possibly even being in big shows, like maybe Coachella or Rolling Loud even. Those are just my dreams though. Those are big dreams, but 5 years is a while too. So.
If you, I always ask people that because I want to look back at these videos and see where you at in 5 years. So if you putting it out there in the atmosphere, 5 years, you know what I'm saying. You put it out there first, then you got to do the work. You feel me? You put it, you know what I'm saying. You can make that happen. So that's why I asked that question. But yeah. So you know what I'm saying. Yeah, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying. Stay on your P's and Q's. You know, keep grinding, and that'll tell them where you'll be at. You feel me?
Right.
So you got any shout outs? Anybody you want to shout out? You got any, you know what I'm saying? People that motivated you that you want to, you know what I'm saying?
When I came down here, that is definitely shout out Quentin. And Quentin got me put on with Zay. Zay an amazing artist too. He definitely doing big things right now. Especially with the from the block open mic. That open mic.
Oh yeah,
did,
for sure. That was
really
hard. Shout out Big Zay. That was hard.
Yeah, he doing numbers.
I go get on that big Zay, man. That new wave.
Yeah, that new wave. that thing tough. But yeah, mainly shout out Quinn for getting me hooked on with him, and shout out all the people that supported me through it, giving me good advice too. I really take a lot of thinking and deep thought with all the advice people giving me.
For sure.
And I'm making it work.
Yeah, you gotta take all that in, man. Take all that in.
Yeah.
Let it motivate you.
Right.
So you finna get ready to graduate, ain't it?
Yeah. I think in only a few hours too.
Oh yeah, man. You finna graduate high school. Yeah. So man, you got a bright future ahead of you, man. I enjoyed sitting down talking with you. Is there anything else you want to say? You know what I'm saying? First of all, you can, you know what I'm saying, shout out your social medias, you know what I'm saying, let people know.
My social media is Where Mars Go, so Where and then Mars Go, but there ain't no spaces. And then my Snapchat is Sheila Mars 0116. Sheila Mars 0116. She love LUV Mars 0116. And as far as that go, I appreciate you for having me. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I got one more question though. So, you say that you was gonna so for all the people that's watching this, let our audience know if they listen to Mars music, what kind of product is they getting? What kind of product? Sell yourself to our audience right now to make them go listen to your music.
I'm not gonna lie. For what most of Foley said, anyways, they're getting really catchy music. If you listen to like half of them, all them songs gonna be stuck in your head like for a cool minute. There people still singing now. DY, all of them. Y'all know who they is. They all singing money, oh money. Like all you gonna get is catchy music, and straight. You should just straight catchy music, stuff that's gonna be stuck in your head. You should see straight hits for real. Everybody got like at least one song by me. I done released so much at this point, so everybody got at least like one something I released so far. So
For sure. We got bars in the building. So, yeah, you know me. You can get at me, Ricky Daily, on Facebook, Snapchat, RickD22, Instagram, Keeping It G with Rick D, and TikTok, Mr. Up All of a Sudden. Also, follow the YouTube channel, Keeping It G with Rick D TV. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. We just locked in another episode of Keeping It G with Rick D. Yeah.
Thinking of a way to get rich, nigga. I'm keeping it G with Rick. Gotta talk about this shit, nigga. I'm keeping it G with Rick. When I wanna pop my shit, I'm keeping it G with Rick. Wanna talk about a little bitch, I'm keeping it G with Rick. Thinking of a way to get rich, I'm keeping it G with Rick. Gotta talk about this shit, nigga. I'm keeping it G with Rick. I had to sit down and Rick. I gotta think of a get rich scheme to go legit. I just wanna politic. Talk to a nigga with some sense. A nigga that came from the bricks. A nigga that's on the same shit. Whatever it